They taste, Hey guys, it's Alicia, and I have a story to tell you. A long time ago, there was a myth of a color-changing unicorn who was eating noodles in a thunderstorm. Then, the lightning struck the unicorn and passed its magic down to the noodles. The noodles were lost in a forest for years and years, and then my great-great-great-great-grandmother found them on a hike. She learned the recipe and passed them down generation to generation, and finally, she passed them down to me. And now I'm gonna teach you guys the recipe. It may seem like magic, but it's actually science, and we're gonna explain that too. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Alicia, and we're going on a treasure hunt for strange and mysterious food. We'll make it, taste it, and try to get some awesome pictures of it. Then, we'll need your help to decide which pictures are good enough for the gallery. The hero of today's episode is the wonderful, the magical, the extraordinary Cabbage. It is a normal cabbage. You could get it at any supermarket, but it has some tricks up its sleeve. This is its little cabbage sleeve. I ripped the cabbage. Anyways, here's what you're gonna need. A hot plate, a stove, or something you can cook on, a big pot full of water, some rice noodles, some limes, or some lime juice if you don't feel like squeezing all those limes yourself, and a strainer. The first thing you're gonna do is shred your cabbage. This is a little bit dangerous, so make sure you have a parent to help you. But for me, I'm just gonna do it with magic. And boom, it's cut. The cabbage doesn't smell very good. It smells like dirt and a gas leak, but it'll get better, I hope. Now, this might get a little bit messy, so I'm gonna put on my lab coat. Now that I have my lab coat on, we're gonna put this red cabbage into this pot of water. Okay. Now we're gonna turn this up to high.
Remember to get a grown-up's help whenever you use a hot stove.
Oh, thanks, Tess. Yeah, make sure to get a parent's help when dealing with this. Turn it up to high, then once it boils, turn it down to low and let it simmer for about a half hour. While this is boiling, we're gonna clear this out so that we can talk about the science behind it.
What? Science time!
The reason why this works is because red cabbage has an indicator in it. What's that indicator called again, Tess?
Anthocyanin.
Oh, thanks, Tess. That's the same thing that's in blueberries and raspberries. Also,
Anthocyanin also gives some autumn leaves their purple and red colors.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Anyway, the indicator reacts with acids and bases. Acids are things like lemon juice and lime juice, and bases are things like baking soda or soapy water.
Science!
Now that we've let it boil for about a half hour, it's time to strain out the red cabbage juice. But be careful and have an adult present because this is gonna be hot. Now let's strain it. I almost forgot my oven mitts. Yummy. We're going to strain the extra juice, and then we could just put this right here. Now we're gonna take this cabbage juice and pour it back into the bowl and wait for that to boil. And we're back. Wait, where's the noodles? Now, the water's boiling, so it's time to put in our noodles. They should be cooked to whatever is on your package. Ours says about 6 minutes, give or take. Now that our noodles are done cooking and we've strained them, it's time to see them change color. Now I'm just gonna get a little bit out of this bowl and put it into this smaller bowl. Just ignore that. And then we're just gonna get a little bit more. Now we're gonna grab a lime, or even better, lime juice. Now, let's open this up and watch it change color. Whoa. You could really see how it's starting to change immediately. And it's turning a really pretty color too. mainly in the middle. It's got this really pretty like hot pink color, and then around the edges it's more purpley from like the cabbage, and it's like slowly fading into like a pink color, and it looks super pretty and it makes me really hungry. Now we know it looks cool, but let's see how it tastes. Transition. Now it's time for the taste test. Let's see. I can't get it on my fork. Oh wow. Let me just try to stab it. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is not working out for me. Time to try it. These are good. They taste limey. I might have undercooked them just a little bit, but they would taste good with some soy sauce. And they look super cool.
I wonder if I can change color.
That about does it for today's episode. But before we go, we gotta get some pictures.
Activating photo shoot mode.
Stunning. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I think that's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe down below, and check out our Instagram for pictures of our food. Bye.
Head to Instagram @GoldieBlox to see last week's winning photo.